Hi, this is Mike Maloney, and I was just watching my news brief this morning that Eric puts together for me. And in it, there was an article from Zero Hedge with this chart in it. And I went directly to the article, and the Fed quietly revises total US debt from 330 to 350% of GDP after discovering another 2.7 trillion in debt. And it's interesting. I wrote about this in my book. Their accounting is a cash accounting that is a smoke and mirrors accounting. I used to download the financial report of the United States every year. There's 2003, 2004, 5, 6, 7. When I was writing my book, I would go through the financial statement of the United States, and I discovered a whole bunch of off-balance sheet items and what they call intragovernmental transfers. And under the Reagan era, for instance, they increased Social Security taxes and then came out with a special bond that the Treasury made that was a non-marketable security. It can't be sold in the aftermarket. It has to go all the way to maturity, and the Treasury would take the cash out of Social Security, the dollars, and add those to the general fund and reduce what looks like the deficits always looked much smaller each year than they really were because of this intergovernmental transfer. And the Treasury would create a Treasury bond, a special one that's a non-marketable bond, and put it in that trust fund. There's a whole bunch of other trust funds in the United States, too. There's a Railroad Workers Trust Fund and this trust fund and that trust fund, all government employees. So the debt has gone up this 2.7 trillion, and this was an accident that the Fed did. What they were doing is they discontinued a data series that they've had for a long time, which was credit market instruments, all sectors, and then replaced that with two different sets of data, which would read much lower if they were taken separately. You've got total debt securities, which would be 38 trillion or something like that, and then total loans. And you add those together, and what you find is that they come out higher. I'm going to enlarge this graph. They come out a little bit higher than this black line, which was the old method of counting total debt, and the black line has been discontinued. So they accidentally just disclosed to us basically that there's $2.7 trillion that they weren't measuring. It's part of the smoke and mirrors lie. And like I said, I wrote about this in my book. It wasn't something that I could easily calculate back then, but I guarantee you, there is more that's still behind the curtain than just that 2.7 trillion that they just magically discovered. So that's it for this segment. Please subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.